is a new technique.
Shorten it up a little bit.
But was that one cheerleader talking? It sounded like one.
It was. That was the captain.
The captain took charge. Take notes, because that was
pretty clean.
That was pretty clean right there.
Yeah.
You know what else is pretty clean? The P&G Indians record.
Yeah.
They're 2-0. The Indians tonight taking on Beaumont United, and they won that game 21-17. Another tight game last year. They played another classic over at VISD Memorial Stadium. Tonight, back at the Res, P&G makes it 2-0 in the series, taking it 21-17. And, you know, very own James Grant, he was out there to take it all in, and he's out there in the dark. He's in the dark. That's what that means.
They turned the lights off on him.
Actually, they're turning the lights off behind us.
On us right now.
Well, you got to love that. James, hey, man, you saw another close game, another great game, and just tell us about the atmosphere, and how about those Indians?
Well, Ashley, Cam, I mean, it was a great night to be wearing purple and white out here at the reservation. I started out the night down in Port Arthur, of course, the Titans taking on Barbers Hill, and, man, Titans quarterback Jamar Sanders was putting on a show through the air down there tonight. And then, of course, I made the trip up here to the reservation, and let me tell you, it was scoreless in this one, 0-0 after the first quarter. But then in the second quarter, that's when Indians running back Kobe Trahan really got it going. He had multiple touchdowns on the ground tonight. Man, he was just churning up yards. You know, Indians able to convert a lot of their big drives into touchdowns thanks to Trahan. Some really strong running on the night. I would say he would be the offensive MVP, but I want to also point out Beaumont United, normally wide receiver, defensive back, Sir Zolikoffer. He stepped in tonight at quarterback, normal quarterback for the Timberwolves. Jonathan Martin, he was out tonight. Not sure if it's injury related or not, but Sir Zolikoffer with a big night. He was able to do a lot on the ground and through the air. Really was able to pick his spots. Really a tight game here tonight. The defense is really not a lot of mistakes on that side of the ball, but certainly Trahan, some big runs, able to score a couple touchdowns, and United quarterback Zolikoffer, man, really played well, able to do it through the air and on the ground, but ultimately PNG would hold on to win this one 21-17. They're now 2-0 on the year. Big win for them. We know United's a solid team. We saw them hang with Westbrook last week. So a lot of people leaving the reservation tonight with some big grins on their faces, as they know there's still a goose egg in the loss column. So overall, great game. And like Ashley pointed out earlier tonight, Indians running back Kobe Trahan, I'm sure we're going to be talking about him a lot this season.
Yeah, appreciated that, James. Great recap from both games there. And one thing, if you're still with us, James, I just want to ask, you know, a little bit about more of the defense, because, you know, P&G faithful have been hungry for a defense. They held Jasper to 7 points last week, only played 3 quarters. They hold United to 17. So that D's looking sharp right now.
You know, that's exactly right, Ashley. They played really well tonight. It was balanced. You know, there weren't a lot of big plays. I'm sure y'all saw in those highlights. United quarterback Sir Zolikoffer had a couple throws there for some big yardage, but overall, this Indians defense was swarming the ball tonight, played really well. We know United has a lot of athletes on the offensive side of the ball, but the Indians really played well. That defensive line was able to get pressure on Zolikoffer tonight, and I think that really ultimately kept United out of a rhythm and kept the ball in Indians quarterback Cole Crippen's hands, which was good news for Indians fans as they look good. They ultimately held on tonight.
All right, James, appreciate it as always. And, hey, Indians looking good, 2-0.
Looking good. You got to be happy about that.
I'm a little happy. I'm not biased. I love all my Southeast Texas teams in the 409, but it is time for another